she's an inspiration for all of us.
I see a part of me in her. Basically, for her walk cycle, I took reference of me.
She's not very good at riding.
No,
she's kind of a beginner.
That's not a situation that any child should be in.
We had a clear idea of Alex from the start. We wanted her to be strong, energetic, independent.
Yeah, we definitely want to focus on her strong side. Like we wanted her to not only be strong like in her mind, we wanted her to look strong. Like we were from the beginning we decided that Alex she lifts weights. Like she's a really strong girl. She has muscles. She has muscles on her legs. She has muscles on her arms, and that was super important for us because we felt like that's something that's missing. We want to have that body type of a girl who's really strong. The old Alex was also way more nice. I wouldn't say that new Alex isn't nice. It's more like old Alex got along with a lot of people. She didn't have that strong voice that she has now. No one dares to mess with new Alex. I wouldn't say the same for the old Alex. She was a little bit more of a pushover.
When making concept art for Alex, I really wanted to get to know her as a person. So I did a lot of personality sketches, trying out different expressions, different poses, like how does she look like when she just hangs around, stands, walks.
When she goes to the gym.
When she goes to the gym, when she's angry, like how does her face change. So that was really fun to do.
When modeling Alex, it was really important for me to show that she has a muscular body type, because she's the one with the most muscles out of the Soul Riders. She likes to work out a lot, and for me to show that in the model and the texture was very important. But it was hard because she has this big hoodie and also an even bigger shirt covering half of her body. So I really had to focus on making the legs look as muscular as I could, like with the texture and in the model itself. So the players at least get a little hint that this girl, she's lifting. My favorite part was modeling and texturing Alex's face, because, well, the face is always the most fun part for me because it really brings life to the character, and I usually do it in an early stage, so I have like this companion face staring back at me while I work. So it's like, hello friend, I'm gonna make you a shirt now, and now you're gonna get some shoes. So it kind of becomes like your friend on the screen. And also Alex's hair, I really liked making it because it has this flow from the back that's going front, and it's covered by the hoodie and also by the headphones, but it's still supposed to show. That was a challenge, and I think it turned out really nice. It was really fun.
We wanted her to feel like strong and powerful and everything that we had built up with the concept art and with the backgrounds and everything. So when she went to animation, we were very like, oh, we need to make her look like she gives like everything. When she's talking, she's expressive. When she's like writing, she's doing it with force. When she's like losing someone, you can see that in her face, in her expression. I mean, that's Alex.
I also love her riding style in a way.
Me
she's
too.
Just like,
Right, because she's not very good at riding.
No,
she's kind of a beginner.
Yeah, she's a beginner. She's just riding however she wants to. She's not for following the rules.
No, it's with passion and with heart.
Yeah, exactly.
I animated Alex's walk cycle, and all of the Soul Riders, it was the easiest. Because I see a part of me in her. Basically, her style of clothing is how I could dress myself. Basically, for her walk cycle, I took reference of me and just pasted it into her. And it looked good, I feel. I'm really happy with it.
Developing Alex as a character has been a wild ride because that's how Alex is. She's really a force of nature, and for me personally it's been really inspirational because Alex is so much braver than I am, and I often find myself thinking, you know, when I have to do something out of my comfort zone, what would Alex do? So in a very sort of true sense, she's become like my personal spirit animal. Alex's backstory is a rather sad one, really. She grew up on the wrong side of the tracks, I suppose you could say, in a developing area of York City, along with her mum and lots of siblings. She was quite young when she discovered that if she wanted something to happen, something good, she needed to make sure that she did it herself. As a young kid, often you have your parents taking care of you and, just making sure that you get to school on time and stuff like that. Alex hasn't really had that experience because her mum, she struggles a lot with mental health issues, even substance abuse. And for Alex, sometimes it becomes a bit too much getting to be the parent of your own parent. That's not a situation that any child should be in. But, at the same time, it's a very real situation for many kids around the world. So I think that Alex's backstory is a very important one. And it's also, I think, something that has made her really strong. I think it's really interesting as well that when you think about riding and being an equestrian, you think about people who have a lot of money, you need money in order to, compete and have horses. And so I think it's really important that Alex's background is not a wealthy, rich one, that she's not upper or middle class. She has a completely different background and, she sees things a bit differently. She's quite street smart and down to earth, and I think she really challenges the other soul riders, especially, Anne, who comes from a completely different world. Alex's powers, quite fitting, lies within the lightning bolt. So when she feels, her magical powers arise, it's usually during like a fit of rage. When she first discovered her magical powers, she was actually trying to defend her younger brother James, who was being bullied at the time by an older guy at school. So it begins with her own emotions and just letting them out. So I think among the 4 powers, she has the most sort of explosive power, which really fits her personality as well. Alex's biggest weakness is probably her reluctance to let people into her life. She's afraid of being hurt. She's afraid of being used, taken for granted. I think Alex is naturally suspicious towards people's intentions because, she's been betrayed so many times by her mum, who keeps saying that tomorrow is going to be better, I'm going to start taking care of myself, I'm going to call social services, everything's going to be fine. But then, as anyone who's grown up in sort of a dysfunctional family will know, you sort of get used to being betrayed. So Alex definitely has that sort of wary, suspicious element to her. But sometimes you actually need to put your guard down and listen to people who care about you. So that's definitely something that she needs to work with. I love Alex so much, and I'm so happy with the way she turned out. She's an inspiration for all of us, and I can't wait to see what lies in store for her.